No. Find element. So syntax is object dot. So to capture a particular element from the current window. Current window. So object dot find
Find
element
element.
of by is a method. By dot locator
Locator.
is a property of an object. We'll discuss it later. So property of object. Inside that, we are going to give the locator name. Locator name. Name of the locator dot operations. So if you want to enter something, send keys, or if you want to click a button, so we use
Yeah.
so
Object.
see from object to this part, this is one functionality and this is another functionality. Before this part is called capturing the element and performing the operations. Okay,
Operation.
performing the operations. So this is how you are going to capture them. So find element is to capture a particular element. Example. For example, I want to enter something username. I want to enter some name in my username. So for that we use object dot find element of by dot name of that element is something like username. And what do you want to enter?
Dot.
Send
Send.
keys.
Send keys.
Testing.
User. Yes.
What we are going to work on. So I'm going to find an element by using a method called by dot name of the locator is name and locator value is username, and what operations you want to perform in the locator is send keys with
Send keys.
testing. Okay, na? So this is a syntax. Next one is find elements. For example, in the same page, if you want to count the number of links, number of radio buttons, number of check boxes. Okay, in that case, we used to go with the find elements.
Elements.
Find elements. Okay, na? Find elements. So the find element is to capture multiple elements in the current window. Current window which are related to single functionality. Radio buttons, one button is a radio button. In that we may have multiple elements. Next, check boxes, multiple check boxes, multiple drop down elements, multiple links, multiple tabs. All these will come under find elements. Find elements. So syntax is object dot find elements of by
name.
locator and locator name of the locator.
Yes.
So example is object dot find elements of by dot tag name A. Tag name is a locator actually, but we'll see it later. So this is we are going to give an example. Fine. Next one is I want to refresh my current page. I want to refresh the current page. So syntax is object dot refresh. Object dot refresh. Now I want to get the page source. For example, I want to check a particular server is present in the text or not. A server text is present in this page or not. If you want to identify a particular element, whether it is existing or not, in that case, we used to go with get the page source. Get the page source. So 13th one is get the page source. to get a particular text present in the current window or not. Okay. So syntax is object dot, so I'm going to use system dot out dot println of object dot okay, get pesos. So these are all the methods which you are going to identify in your application. So get method, navigate to method, maximize method, get title, get current URL, next forward, refresh, close, back, find element, find elements. So these are all comes in the these are all methods in WebDrive.
Wait method.
Yeah, get I told you na first one.
Wait.
That wait commands are different.
Okay.
That implicit function, explicit function, wait function, those comes under thread.sleep. Those are
Red
wait,
dot sleep. Yes.
those are all different wait functions, wait commands. Actually,
Okay.
there are actually different commands are there. Some are WebDriver commands we call. Some are called wait commands. Next, some
Okay.
are navigational commands.
Okay.
WebDriver commands are get method. Next,
You have to
forward,
set to put
Get page.
forward.
Yes.
get method.
Forward, refresh, close.
Forward, navigational commands are what are navigational commands?
Now we go
Forward,
another page.
back,
Yes.
forward,
Back, forward, refresh.
refresh.
Yes.
All these will comes under navigational.
Navigation.
Wait commands are thread.sleep, implicit
Yeah.
function,
Yes.
explicit
Implicit
function. Those will come under
functions.
wait commands.
Wait commands. Okay.
Huh?
Balakrishna.
Okay. And one more commands are there are called conditional commands. Conditional commands like is enabled,
Is displayed.
Yeah. Is
is enabled,
displayed.
is
displayed.
displayed,
Is displayed.
is displayed, is another thing,
Another one.
is selected,
Selected. Yes.
is selected. All these will come under, these are all conditional commands. Okay, na? Conditional commands. So for your understanding, just we'll go with the WebDriver commands are get, next we'll go with get title, next get current URL, these will come under WebDriver commands. Next wait commands are like thread.sleep, next implicit function, explicit function.
Explicit function.
Next navigational commands are navigate to,
Forward. Backward.
refresh,
Backward.
Refresh.
back.
Backward.
All this comes under navigation.
Navigation.
These are all conditional commands. Is enabled,
Yes.
is displayed, and is selected.
Is selected.
These are all the different commands. But we are discussing in this as it is, right? You no need to go separately. But if they ask you, just you need to mention them separately. We need to explain them. Okay. No?
Okay, Balakrishna.
Okay. Now, next, locators in WebDriver. Locators in WebDriver. What are the locators present in the WebDriver? ID, name,
Class.
Partial link test.
class name,
Class.
Partial
Partial
link
link test.
Partial link test.
yes,
Link test.
locator.
Partial link test.
Next, partial link,
Partial link test.
Link test.
Partial XPath.
Link text.
Partial XPath is not there. Partial link
Partial link test.
text. Okay, na? ID name,
Yeah.
class name, XPath, CSS locator, link text, and tag name.
Yeah.
So these are all comes under locators. Locators are nothing but properties of an object. So properties of object. Methods are nothing but operations. Operations performed in an object. So ID name, class name, XPath, CSS locator, partial link, link text, and a tag name. All these will comes under locators. Okay. These are called WebDriver methods and locators. Now we are using these methods and locators, and we can perform the operations in a particular window. Okay, na? In a
Yes.
particular. If you are thorough with these commands, then it is easy to work on any application. Okay.
Yes, Balakrishna.
Okay,
Yeah,
Balakrishna.
Now, so the default locator, in WebDriver is ID. Note, if ID comma name comma class name are not identified,
You have to go for XPath.
then we can go for XPath.
XPath.
So address of the required object, which are in the form of HTML component. Okay, na? That we are different we're having two types of XPaths are also, that also will see it out. Like
Dynamic
absolute
XPath.
XPath and
Yeah.
relative XPath. Okay, na?
Yes.
Absolute XPath and relative XPath,
Relative.
where the user can dynamically change the XPath during runtime process. If your object properties are validating, or if your object properties are dynamically changing out, then in that case we can use relative XPath. We can use the
Perfect.
relative XPath. So this is the overall part of your locators and methods in WebDriver. So we have discussed about how to install the different browser with the driver
Browsers.
version. Then we have seen the locators. What are the types of locators present in that? And we
Vectors.
have seen what are the locators
Methods.
and methods. Okay.
Yes.
Now, so to get these methods, what is the main important? We need to have your jar file.
Current
You need to have your jar file.
Jar files.
So I'll share that in the chart itself. You all download the jar file. Okay, na?
Yes.
Just send a file to you. You all download this jar file. Have you all got this?
Yeah, Balakrishna.
Don't click on this icon. That's just download and put in a drive. So what you're doing is, whenever you're installing Java, JRE, JDK, Selenium, you create one folder and you store all these files in one folder. You know?
Yes, Balakrishna.